Hi everyone, welcome back to my channel. Today we are doing another coffee chat with Nita. First, I want to talk about my Christmas Winnie the Pooh mug. I mentioned in my last one that I have a very extensive Winnie the Pooh mug collection, and to stick with the times and the seasons and the festivities, I decided to use my wintry Christmas, well, it's not necessarily Christmas, but it's wintry Winnie the Pooh mug, and it's got Pooh and Piglet just trekking through the 100-acre wood. And it's really stinking cute. I also like a taller mug if I plan on like nursing the cup for a while, because I feel like it keeps it hotter longer. And I'm drinking a Donut Shop Twix K-Cup with vanilla almond milk creamer. So today I just finished Take My Hand by Dolan Perkins Valdez, and this has been on my TBR. It's one of the older books that have been on my TBR for like the longest time, and it's been like back here, you know. I mentioned in another one of my videos that it takes a while for me to like emotionally prepare to read historical fiction, because it's often heavy, because I primarily read Black historical fiction. And there's always heavy subject matter in those. So I knew that to be true for this one. And it took me a while to get into it, but after reading Yellow Wife, I am like, I think I read Black Feminist, then I read Yellow Wife, and now I'm even more so like charged and primed and like ready, you know what I mean, to absorb the history, like, and the experiences and the stories, even fictional, of like Black humanity. So I read this one and it did not disappoint. It did not disappoint at all. It is about, long and short, I'll talk more about it in my reading wrap up. That should already be up by the time this video goes up, so I'll link it down below. But it talks about female reproductive rights, and I'm sure most, if not all of you, are at least somewhat familiar about the ongoing battle that is female reproductive rights in this country, particularly Black female reproductive rights. And this book really goes into every aspect of female reproductive rights, if you can even think of the whole spectrum, if you will. And it was a wonderful read. It pulls at your heartstrings. Y'all know I like to cry. It didn't take me to the point of tears, but it definitely pulled at your heartstrings, and I very much enjoyed it. And I find myself again leaning into Black historical fiction, and I don't even remember when I went to the bookstore. It was probably like in the last week or so, and I was just like, I didn't have a book in mind. I just wanted to get out of the house. I hadn't been to the bookstore in like a month, so I was like, let's just go. And I ended up picking up 2 books unintentionally. Like I said, I didn't have a plan for what books I was going to get. First, I got Maame. This is by Jessica George. This is a Ghanaian story. I've seen this cover over and over again, but I hadn't really looked into it. And for some reason, like I said, I was just meandering around the bookstore. I saw it, caught my eye, and decided to bring it home. So on the back it says, Maame has many meanings in Twi, but in my case it means woman. And if you guys know me, I love Black stories. I love stories about women. I love stories about like children overcoming hardships and resiliency. So this seems like very much a coming of age story, and it is set in London. I haven't read a lot of books set in London, so that is a bit of a refreshing take on whatever is happening in here. And you know what, now that I think about it, I don't think it is historical fiction, but it is about marginalized Black women, and I love those types of stories as well. Then I got Chain Gang All-Stars. This is a highly acclaimed book. It has won top 10 best books of 2023 from the New York Times Book Review, and it is a finalist for the National Book Award. I'm pretty sure, is this something that was blurbed by, I thought I made that up. Okay, so I thought this was something that Barack Obama had blurbed, but I could be mistaken. But this is a highly acclaimed book. I, again, have seen this cover all over the place, but it just never really grabbed me until I watched a video by, oh gosh, I'm gonna mess up his name, but I know it's like Smitty with some numbers. He reads mostly, I'll link him down below as well, or I'll tag him. But he reads mostly sci-fi, fantasy, yeah, mostly sci-fi fantasy books he reads. But he did a video of like his favorite books of all time or whatever, and this one was on there. And I feel like for someone to have a favorite book of all time that's like way outside of their comfort zone, their genre, I feel like this is probably something worth looking at. And I just very much like admire his ability to like critique and analyze and like give his feedback about his books that he very much enjoys. So I want to take one of his recs, and I picked up Chain Gang All Stars. This is I'm gonna skim it really quickly. Something about like the not horrors, I don't want to say horrors, but like the behind the scenes of what happens in, or what had happened in prisons, and like how they treat prisoners. And it's like gladiators or whatever, like they're fighting for freedom, and like if you win this gladiator type game, then you get released back into the general population, like a freedomness. I guess it's wild. Like, I can't believe this actor. I think it's based on a true story. I don't want to peek ahead and ruin it for me, but, or spoil it for me, but yeah, I'm just kind of in this vibe very much, and I am enjoying it. I'm not feeling weighed down. I'm just feeling like I don't know, like the wheels are turning. Like I am, and I say this all the time, but enlightened. Like, wow, like I didn't, either I had no idea, or like I didn't understand the magnitude of these true events that have been made for, or adapted for books. And I'm very much enjoying it. So I guess that's all I have. These videos aren't meant to be very long, but that's just where I'm at right now in my reading journey, my reading vibe, and like what I'm being drawn to. And I'm so in love with the reading journey. So in love with the reading journey. I'm hoping to kind of keep these coffee chats up. My plan is to do them on Sundays. This is like a quick like easy video. It's very structureless. I just turn the camera on and then get to talking. And that is something that is like low stress, like low anxiety type of thing, because sometimes as like content creators you feel like, okay, I have to have this structure, I have to set this up, I have to have something like to film or whatever. But if I just take all of that back and I just say my structure is making coffee, which is something that I do every single day, and sitting down and talking about books, which is also something that I do every single day, then where's the stress in that? So yes, I'm just gonna finish my cup of coffee and I'm gonna go about my day. Thank you guys so much for watching. If you're liking this style of video, please give me a thumbs up and leave me some feedback down below. Like if you want to like suggest any particular topics of conversation, just like quick bites, quick opinions from me about bookish things, or a certain book in particular that you know that I've read. Even if I've already reviewed it, which I leave my Goodreads link down below that has every book that I've read and like a thorough review of the book. I post them in real time, so you don't have to wait for the videos to go up. You can just look at my Goodreads and see what I have thought there. But if you want to like hear, or maybe like spoiler videos, like it can be something older. I was thinking about a good one, because many of us, if not probably all of us, have read these books by Adjei-Brenyah, especially since her new one is coming out. I won't say soon, because I think it's like May. But if you want to hear like spoiler thoughts of these books, and I can just like talk openly and freely, we can do that. Again, let me know if you guys are interested in a book club for 2025. Like, I'm open. I'm very much open, and I feel like I am just ignited by books in absolutely every way. So I'm open to many opinions and suggestions if you guys have any. So these coffee chat videos is a great time to like leave any type of feedback, recommendations, requests, or whatever. Leave them down in the comments and we're gonna do something real great with it. Okay, so anywho, thank you so much for watching. If you haven't already subscribed, please consider doing so. Before moving on, other than that, I'll see you guys in my next video. Bye.